say thank you guys for all the support that you guys been offering on the channel. If you guys didn't check my last video out, I basically played an all-star game with Mike Lowry. That was episode 22, I believe, so go check that out if you haven't checked it out already. But regardless of that, man, we got the Black Ops Cold War beta today, and well, it's in a couple of hours, and we're going to be streaming out on the channel. But regardless of that, we're going to talk about some of the changes they made to the beta, alright? So Treyarch made a blog post yesterday explaining all the changes they made to, you know, the beta. So let's go ahead and hop right into it, man. I probably might have to showcase a few gameplays because they made a lot of changes, alright? So, alright, so I know you guys are wondering where's the HUD? You know, where's the heads-up display and stuff like that? Hopefully the sound is synchronized. Matter of fact, let me go on ahead and see if it is. It's probably not. Yeah, it's not. Okay. But yeah, so they made a lot of changes in terms of gameplay. They made some changes to weapons. They made some changes to you know, fundamental movements. Really cool stuff. Alright. This is, like I said, some hardcore gameplay. Already starting off with a triple kill. Obviously, my teammate, you know, got in my way. But regardless of that, got some hardcore, you know, team deathmatch gameplay right here with this beautiful GKS variant right here. But yeah, so core movement. So they basically integrated, you know, locomotion animations and systems for walking, jogging, and sprinting. And they slightly increased acceleration when moving from a standstill. So basically what that means is whenever you're, you know, just standing there, whenever you start sprinting, you're going to move faster just basically from a dead sprint, right? So that's going to be really cool. And I'm kind of glad they fixed the movement because it kind of felt clunky and it kind of felt, you know, kind of slow-ish, you know what I'm saying? But that's really cool. We got a person watching the video. What's up? I appreciate y'all stopping by. Got a lot of people texting me this morning, man. You know, asking me when's the next video gonna be put up and everything else like that. Alright, so sprinting. They reduced or removed several sprint penalties that could leave the player in a state of reduced speed. This results in more opportunities to use the sprint takeoff feature for a quick burst of speed when initiating a sprint. Alright, so that's really dope. I honestly ran into this a few times myself, so I'm kind of glad that they addressed that as well, so that's pretty dope. We got 2 people watching the video. What's up? I appreciate everybody stopping by. We got my boy Austin Hall in the chat. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Good to see you. Increase the time it takes to ramp down from a maximum to a minimum sprint speed for a smoother change of speed. This also slightly increases the time at which a player sprints a faster pace. That seems pretty cool, I suppose. Slightly adjusted camera bob during a sprint to better align with updated movement animations, so that's really cool. They disabled the field of view increase when sprinting, so that basically you have like a smoother frame transition with the new field of view sliders, so that's really dope. Sliding, so they slightly reduced the slide speed, which I'm really glad about. They increased the minimum amount of time a player must sprint before sliding to better align with the max sprint speed, so that's really dope as well. And that's really about all when it comes to the sliding. Now, we're gonna hop into the weapons, man. This one right here. This one right here, man. This is what I was waiting for, y'all. You guys know how much I really disliked the sniping in this game. For several reasons, right? Obviously, they were super duper overpowered. You could literally, you know, lose every single gunfight, and you can be absolutely ready for any gunfight, right? And it was just absolutely ridiculous, right? So, they added a more detailed breakdown of statistics for each weapon. Unlike you know, Modern Campfire 2019, which I uninstalled yesterday. You know, kumbaya, my lord, you know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, yeah, so they added a more detailed breakdown, so that way you get a more, you know, further enhanced view of, what your attachments do, right? So, this first gameplay, 29-1, man. 3 of us went off this game. These are some new guys that I was playing with, that I just hopped into a party with. King Black is my one of my friends on PSN, so he decided to invite me to a game. But yeah, 29-1 for this first gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. They also moved the gunsmith UI button closer to the weapon for easier access. It's always nice to see, you know, improvements to the user interface. I'm all about that. Recoil and firing animations, alright? They added new weapon recoil systems and firing animations. Alright, let me go on ahead and get this other gameplay started up. What gameplay are we gonna use? We'll use some jungle gameplay, considering the fact that we are going back to Cold War. So why not? Why not? So yeah, they added new recoil systems and firing animations with a comprehensive tuning pass for a revamped weapon firing feel on every weapon for both hip fire and aim down sights. Alright, so basically they just tuned the recoil systems on every weapon, I guess, in the alpha, heading into the beta now, which is kind of cool to see, considering the fact that, you know, every weapon is going to have a different, you know, kind of sort of recoil pattern, which is always nice to see, and that's really dope. But regardless of that, they reworked and they rebalanced all recoil patterns, impacting weapon balance and mastery across the board. So, I mean, they're reworking a lot of stuff, and kudos to Treyarch, man. Them boys, hey, listen. If somebody at Treyarch Studios comes across this video, I like y'all. I respect y'all, alright? Y'all keep doing it, man. Y'all keep showing Infinity Ward who's boss, alright? Y'all are the GOAT development studio. We're not going to get into that, though. We're not going to argue about who the greatest development studio is, right? But regardless of that, they reworked and they rebalanced all the recoil patterns, so now not every weapon is going to feel the same, which is absolutely dope, and I love that. Full touch-up pass on animations across all weapons based on feedback. Alright, so essentially they touched up the animations in the game, weapons-wise, which is always nice to see. Aim down sights. They added new aim down sights weapon rendering technology for more realistic aim down sights perspective. What that means is, I don't know what that means, but it sounds fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, whatever tickles your boat and floats your fancy. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm just playing. They essentially just made it to where your aim down sights looks, you know, smooth. Like it's very human-like. It's more realistic, right? So that's always dope to see. And they smoothed it out. They smoothed out all the aim down sights in and out transitions, which is always cool to see. General weapon tuning, alright? So, obviously, you guys know that they overpowered the sniper rifles in the beta or in the alpha to further evaluate their performance, because Treyarch has had a track record of making snipers overpowered. DSR-50. But, hey, man, that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? My boy Vonderhaar got death threats for it when he nerfed the DSR-50. Hey, man, listen. That DSR-50 was filthy back in the day. Alright, so Treyarch, y'all have been known to make some really powerful sniper rifles. Alright, the Paladin, the Ballista, the DSR, the PTSR 50 or 41, I meant. Oh my god. God tier sniper rifles, you guys. God tier sniper rifles. Anyways, they made changes to the AK-74U's recoil and aim down sights time. So they essentially added more recoil and they increased the aim down sights time. Now, here's where this can be either good or it can be either bad. It can be good because the AK-74U has virtually no recoil, especially when you slap a suppressor on it, because what does a suppressor do? It eliminates all that muzzle flash, and it eliminates the barrel from really moving around and jumping around. You see what I'm saying? So that can be good. However, people are going to find ways to make attachments make their weapons better. And in this beta right here, they said they kind of fixed all the weapon attachments and they made them all better. So guess what? Somebody's going to find that perfect AK-74U class setup, and it's going to negate the changes that they made. But hey, kudos to Treyarch for listening anyways. They increased the LMG ammo capacity and more. Alright, so I'm actually glad about this change because the RPD only had, 50 rounds? 75 rounds in the mag. And y'all guys know that the RPD was always known for having 100 rounds. And then the Stoner only had 50 rounds as an LMG, bro. Nah, y'all gotta bump it up to at least 75 or 100. You know what I'm saying, fam? But regardless of that, that's all for the general weapon tuning. We'll talk about snipers in a little bit. They made full attachment balance passes to ensure all attachments stay relevant and balanced. Absolutely great to hear that, Treyarch, because now all the attachments that are in the game are basically valid, and you know, no attachment is gonna feel like it doesn't belong in the game. You see what I'm saying? So that's obviously dope to see. Now, talking about the snipers, they added aim assist on snipers for, listen to this, controller users for cross-platform balancing. Oh my god, Treyarch, man, listen, bro. When I say that playing Modern Warfare 2019 against PC players was absolutely damn near impossible to do because they had aim assist in that game, absolutely goatified. Treyarch, this is why I love y'all, man. This is really why I love y'all, bro. I'm for real. I'm for real. Y'all are absolutely goatified. Several precision aiming attachments or adjustments to help the sniper experience feel more fluid. So they fixed some of the precision to make snipers feel more fluid, which I have no problem with. Sniper glint now displays more often and is more reliably able to help players understand when they are in danger. I love how they worded that, when you're in danger. That's funny. But yeah, so now you're able to see sniper glint more, which means like all sniper glint is when you have a scope and sunlight hits it, it kind of glints and it makes like a sort of like flash or whatever. So that's obviously dope to see because the color palette in Cold War isn't obviously like Black Ops 4 here. So that's obviously dope to see. They adjusted the aim down sights time on sniper rifles. Now, I don't know if this is a buff or if it's a nerf, but I'm assuming it's a nerf because the snipers aim down sights really fast in the alpha. But here's the problem. Here's the thing though. People are going to find attachments, like I said before with the AK-74U, they're going to find attachments that make snipers aim down sights faster. The only way that they're going to counteract the two is if they balance those attachments to make them not as strong. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, whatever, you know, whatever that means or whatever that's going to change. Sniper rifles now require higher hits on the body for one-hit kills. For example, upper chest instead of stomach, or upper arm instead of lower arm. Now, obviously, I understand the whole upper chest part because you know, obviously that's where a lot of your vital organs are. You know what I'm saying? Like the heart, the lungs, the kidneys, everything. And then obviously the head is a definite one-shot kill. Now, when it says upper arm, so are we talking about like shoulder area? I don't think you should get a one-hit kill if you hit somebody in the shoulder. That's just me talking. That's just me talking. All right, I don't know about y'all, but the only sniper I know that can get a one-hit kill in the shoulder, probably the DSR 50 pre-patch, probably the PTSR 51, 41, or whatever it's called, and the Paladin. The Paladin is extremely god tier. But regardless of that, that's pretty dope. Frag grenades. They also fixed frag grenades to refuse the fuse time, or refuse the fuse time. That's pretty nice. Reduce the fuse time on the frag grenade for the beta. So now throw speed adjustments are targeted for the launch of the game. Alright, so essentially, I ran into this a couple of times where I could cook a grenade for like 4 to 5 seconds and then toss it, and then it waits like 2 or 3 seconds to blow up, which that's not how it should be. You should be able to cook a grenade for 2 to 3 seconds, throw it, boom, and it blows up. But in the alpha, you know, you cook it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you throw it 1, 2, 3, boom, it blows up. Alright, so they fixed that, which I'm extremely glad to see. And then they just increased the graphical fidelity across the board, which is honestly dope. They adjusted lighting and character visibility throughout the Miami map for better overall visibility. Treyarch, man, y'all dropping music to my ears right now. I'm honestly gratified to hear that, because Miami is one of the darkest maps that I've ever played on. Other than damn Hacienda Twilight, one of the darkest maps I played on. Then they fixed a whole bunch of stuff with weapon audio. They did fix the ninja buff, or they did buff ninja, which is absolutely great. I really needed to hear that. They greatly reduced the volume of ninja when you're doing core movements such as sprinting, jogging, and walking by 50% compared to the alpha. Oh my god. That's really, really, really nice. Alright. So yeah, and then they fixed some stuff in the score streak system. 36-9 for this gameplay right here with my boy Lotus, Paranoia, Alex, and my boy Raymond, aka Raging Gamer. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. So yeah, so now the score streaks, the score streak system has been tuned as well. Objective score rewards have been increased in Domination, Kill Confirm, and Hardpoint. These changes will reward any objective player, and they don't require or reward objective streaking. So I guess what that means is, if you play the objective, you get more score, but if you're on a streak and you're playing the objective, you get less score? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know what that means. That kind of was worded very weirdly. They adjusted score streak rewards to reduce score streak spam and make score streaks more rewarding. Players will need to go on higher streaks in a single life to earn top tier score streaks. The curve has been flattened out on the low end and ramps up quickly as the player earns high score streak numbers. Alright, so that's pretty dope to see that. They basically made it easier to earn lower score streaks, but as you get up in your score streaks, it's going to be harder to earn them, which, that's honestly cool with me. I have no problem earning score streaks or whatever. And here's what I wanted to see from them. This was one of my biggest complaints about the alpha. They reduced the score streak cooldowns to offset these changes and allow players to cycle through score streaks more often. Thank God, because whenever you're on a kill streak, man, and let's just say you use that chopper gunner, that cooldown is not going to allow you to use your score streak, or you're not going to be able to earn a score, you know, in that current life until that cooldown ends. But now they kind of fixed that for the beta here, right? So then they had a bunch of map fixes or whatever with spawns and everything like that. I'm not going to really get into that. Vehicles, didn't really use them. Bug fixes, they had a couple. Let's see. The AK-74U's reload animations will no longer appear to skip. That seems really cool. Motion blur. This was a big one. They addressed an issue where the motion blur setting would, you know, not properly retain its settings, so you would have to manually go into each game and have to turn motion blur off, and it would still turn it back on after the game was over. So they kind of fixed that one, which is absolutely dope. They fixed mantling, they fixed moving before the match starts, which is honestly really dope. Invisible weapons, and yeah, that's really, and they added the field of view slider on all platforms, so that's going to be really dope to play around with. But other than that, I kind of feel like that is about it. That is all I wanted to talk about. Now, before I end off this video, one of the changes that I kind of wanted to see them do was adjust Team Deathmatch to at least 100 kills, because, I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, they kind of done this with Black Ops 4 right here, to where when the game first came out, the kills were at 75, and I know you guys remember me and Bartolo, Alex, Cousin John, Malik, all of us boys were playing this game. We would literally have to fight for kill streaks, like score streaks and everything like that. So, it was honestly tough playing with a full party of people who know how to play the game. And I mean, hey, it was either you got your score streaks or you didn't, right? So, I kind of hope they fix this, because whenever me and my boys get on Cold War and some of us go off, then hey man, we gonna need to share the wealth, you know what I'm saying? So Treyarch, I hope for the full release of the game, y'all up the score streak, or not the score streak, but the score limit to 100 in Team Deathmatch, alright? But other than that, that about covers it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all did, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on your post notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. And it looks like they're doing... Oh, is that double crates or something? What is that? Is that double crates or something like that? What is that? I don't know, dude. I don't know what that is. I really seriously don't know what that is. I guess maybe they added double crates to the game or something. I don't know. But these are my stats for Black Ops 4, man. I do want to do a farewell live stream to Black Ops 4. As much as I don't want to leave this game, we have Cold War coming out. The grind for this game is basically over, and I want to give Black Ops 4 a really good farewell. So I was talking to Cousin John and them. Hopefully, maybe sometime before the full game comes out, I want to do a kind of sort of farewell to Black Ops 4 and kind of send it off in a good note. So yeah, so let me know if that's something you guys want to see. But regardless of that, you already know what to do. Drop a like on the video, subscribe. This was kind of a longer video. I do apologize, but there was a lot of stuff that they changed for the beta. So y'all already know what to do. Share the channel around. If we get to 250 subscribers before October 31st, I will do a $20 PSN gift card giveaway, as well as a $20 Xbox gift card giveaway. So share the channel around. Tell your mommies, your daddies, your brothers, your uncles, your old ladies, your girlfriends, your boyfriends. Tell the people at the resting home. It really doesn't matter at this point. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not being disrespectful. But regardless of that, tell everybody about the channel. I really would appreciate it. But until then, you guys, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated, always have that Mamba mentality, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace out.